there, guys. You are welcome to the 16th episode of the Gold Room with Iyabo Ojo. Hey, I hope you guys are okay and you guys are having fun. I hope you've been enjoying all our different episodes, right? I hope you do. Because today also, I'm going to be bringing on this show a wonderful person that I love. She is pretty, tall, and she's my sister-in-law. Oh, she's my sister-in-law. And she is a multiple award-winning actress. She's a musician. She is a director. She's a brand influencer. And yes, she is an entrepreneur. Okay. Welcome.
Thank you, Mama.
You're such a strong woman.
Yes.
You know. Thank God. Let me first thank God for life on your behalf. Father Lord, we thank you for life.
Yes.
At least you are alive and you are well.
Yes.
Because I remembered, that period was, I could just imagine what was going through your head. Because of you, Seth, I cannot pass that area again. That's when I was going to I said, I'm not going, I'm not going.
I know, right?
Really, I
know, yes, really.
How was that moment for you?
No, it was. I just left everything in God's hand because that whole thing and the whole thing that happened during that period was really, really hard for me because to believe, knowing that I'm not that kind of person that I'm always everywhere. You understand? I like my space, and I'm not really, really there to be going as who could be the one trying to chase me or wanting me dead. Like a lot of things are gonna cross your head and all that. So I went through hell. We're actually coming from a show.
Very traumatizing.
Yeah, very, very. Like for 3 good years, actually. It was hard for me to have a relationship or to do anything for 3 good years.
You would have had PTSD, right?
Yeah.
The fear, right?
And then I developed insomnia,
wow,
shock, and all that. I have to always move around with security. It's so embarrassing. Like there are some places you want to go to, you don't need securities, but because you're
traumatized.
Like I don't know who's about to shoot me again, so I had to.
So it was like an attack. Was it like they sent them, or you feel it was just random?
It's an assassination.
Oh my God.
Yes, I don't know what that is, but it's an assassination, and that assassination is from the industry.
Wow.
Yeah, it's from the industry. It's from the industry because we're coming from a show.
Yeah. And that's when you just released that your song that
Ipendem. Yes. It was that same day I dropped Ipendem.
As it Ipendem.
Yeah. As God they bless me, they Ipendem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this guy like when I heard the song from him, I was like, I've heard this song before.
Timaya's song.
Yeah, Timaya's song.
Yeah, but for me, like anybody who wants to vibe can vibe,
Yeah.
So like it's his own song too. It's a blast.
Yeah.
So everybody can shine.
I did a TikTok on that your video then.
Yes, now you did legit. You did Ipendem. You did, yes. I was always posting it. No, you were a huge support to me that time, and I really appreciate.
We must support each other.
Yes, so women supporting women.
We must.
Legitly, you know? Yes.
The journey for you as an actress, how has it been before venturing into music? Because I knew you as an actress anyways. And then all of a sudden I knew you were singing. So was it music first before acting, or it was acting before music?
For me, it was music before acting. Okay. But for the people out there.
For us, your fans.
Yes, it was the acting before music because a lot of people didn't know I sing. Yes.
I didn't know.
So, and I actually started from the church.
Okay.
If you really know how to do music very well.
Yeah.
Because people were wondering, like, when did she start learning how to sing? music have to be in you for you. And if you sing in the choir, you must really know a lot about music. That's how I started, because I started like I was singing in the church, in the choir while I was growing up, before acting, before my modeling days, and then my acting days and all that. So the journey has not been easy so far into music industry. The journey was easier a little bit. It was easier in Nollywood, but it was not easy in music, because movie has a way of showcasing you to the world, and at the same time you're making your money back. At the same time, that's especially when you're producing. You understand?
That's
you're
when I
making more
made most
money.
of my money
Yes,
from,
yes. So you make more money. But when you're doing music, you can put 200 million in music and you won't get it back.
But why?
Why? Because a lot of people do not want to support you when you are growing.
The industry
The industry.
is it on women, or is just general like that?
I no, it's not just women, it's general.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as if they're not seeing what you're doing. They're actually seeing what you're doing. But they just don't want to support that part of you, because they feel that supporting you to that extent is going to make you a bigger person or something. You understand?
But it's their industry. They're supposed to be supporting people who have this talent to sing. You understand? To grow the industry and to make more money from it.
Yes. But now, you're now talking like a businesswoman, because for an example, you have Nena and you have Nkechi. And you know Nena is trending in the industry. And you know that you want to do a movie. And Nena suits for that role. And you know that Nena is going to bring you a lot of money. You're not going to look at her growth part of it. You are looking at the business part of it.
Yes.
Yes, because you're business minded and you want to get your money times two. Some people in the industry don't want to use you to play that role, because they feel if you play the role, it's going to make you a bigger person. They're not thinking about the money they're going to make. That's witchcraft. Thank you. That's witchcraft. Yes, that's witchcraft. And this is exactly what is happening in the industry. Like, I mean, like, you know now.
Yes. I know it happens also, in the movie industry sometimes. But I know the rivalry most times is between, let's cheers to good life.
Yes, please.
I know that the rivalry most times is between actresses or actors. I'm the number one. I don't want nobody to take my position. Nobody to comes on board. I don't want, that I know happens in the movie industry.
Yeah.
But in the music industry, I didn't know that also happened, I just know that. But I feel now there's so many upcoming musicians coming up and they are really struggling.
Yeah.
And I feel the industry should kind of have a platform to make it a little bit easier for the ones that do have the actual talent. Like you're lucky because you're already famous before you
before I started doing
singing,
music.
and we your fans, we're out singing, for you seriously.
I know. Yeah, it's not really easy. That's why when I see the likes of Don Jazzy, like I applaud him so much for what he's doing, because it's one thing to have talent and it's another thing for you to have money and sponsor to push your talent. Because if you don't have money to push your talent, nobody want to listen to nobody, because right now everybody is just that you gotta do promo. That's why you see Coca-Cola, as famous as they are still doing promo till tomorrow.
Yes, even Pepsi.
You understand? They're still doing promo.
So everyone
now, if you don't have money and you're doing music and you don't have money, there's the only possibility that people are gonna listen to your song is that you do good song. But when you're not doing good song and you just want to be out there and be called a musician, you need money, you need sponsor to push that kind of music.
Why are you doing a song that is not good?
There are too many people that are doing music now. A lot of people are singing ranky songs right now. Like they sing some whack ass music, have no meaning, and people dance to it. And you see people dancing for real. And I even dance too. Like I listen to, but probably maybe the beat is okay, but the lyrics is not okay. I'll just say okay. this song is really sounding well. What's going on here? Yes, yes. So, but the truth is, if you don't have money to push music, you can't push music because you go to radio stations. At the end of the day, you have to pay for. They have their platforms now. They have their tariffs and all that. They tell you, okay, you want your song to be played from so time to so time. You need to pay for this platform. You need to play for this flan. So for like 3 months, let's assume that you paid 2 million naira for your song to be played for 2 months. Within that 2 months, you know you're not famous.
So how would you push it?
How will you push the song? You'll be needing God's grace to push the song. I've seen someone that they pushed with 500 million
Wow.
naira.
Just to push the song.
Yeah, just to push the person and the song. Like if the person pass yourself, you don't know.
Oh my God.
So the money don't go like that.
Wow.
So, but if it's a movie,
yes,
it's going to at least if you put them for YouTube,
it.
people go to still they watch and they go. Even if they don't know you. That's why I say in movie, you make more money than when you're in music. But in music, it's not as if you make more money when you're doing movies. You make more money when you're in music. That's if you have a hit song.
Yes.
You understand now?
Yes.
You have a hit song. You're going for shows.
Yes. So
you have a proper management.
Yes.
Sometimes your song might be everywhere, but because you don't have good management that will connect you to those people you need to meet internationally or locally, or the right people to meet, your song will just be sing for street. People will just know. You know, go they make money.
So guys, have you heard? If you want to go into music or you're doing music, make sure you have the right manager. Make sure
Right
you have
manager, right people to push you, because sometimes you'll be giving wrong people money to push you, and they're eating your money and they're not doing anything.
Can you imagine?
You understand it? So that's why I like the fact that I'll always respect Don Jazzy till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because what he's doing, for this generation he's doing a lot for the young people.
And to the end, also tries with promoting a lot of this young,
Yeah.
Because I get to see a lot of them on the stage anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So that's good. So, Angela.
Yes, Mama.
Oh my God. How was the journey for you? I mean, was it smooth all through, rough, or in between? I mean, how did you start at her? I mean, who is Angela Okorie? Let me put it out.
Angela is an actress, a musician, a model. Should I say a preacher?
Everything.
I know you're about to say that.
A minister. Because the first time I got engaged in your life was when you were doing ministration during COVID. I think you were just doing praise and worship, and I was following your life, and I was connected with.
So I was bringing some worshippers too, and gospel musicians. So
how's your journey been?
It's been amazing. It's been hard.
How was growing up like?
My growing up.
Was it easy? Was it?
No, not really easy. Not really easy, but I've always been this kind of person that I've always been a go-getter while I was growing up, So, and I've always mapped out the kind of things I wanted to do and for the world to be able to see me. Angela is just a simple girl, humble, happy with everybody, But let me say, Miss Bass na sure banker.
Violence if you cross the line.
Violence if you cross the line, Yeah, but I'm the sweetest soul you can ever meet. I schooled in Unilag.
Okay.
I went to Unilag, I schooled. I did theater art in Unilag. And I schooled in Lasso too. I did public administration in Lasso.
Okay.
Yes. Part-time in Ojo campus. And that's and I started doing my theater. I started reading theater art when I started acting, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So acting for me is wasn't my first thing. Music was the first thing I was doing because I started from the church,
Church.
and I had a group we were singing together. So
Okay.
like angelic sisters. So we always go
Okay.
to from one church to another. They
Another.
used to bring
Oh
us
my
to
God.
sing.
I wish I saw you there. Now I see the kind sketch and the
Oh
top
my
going
God!
there.
No, you actually need to see the skirts and the
I
hairstyle
know.
and the Bible I'm
And the
always carrying,
Bible.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's how and then some of my songs that I did today
Okay.
are songs that I wrote while I was in SS2,
Okay.
SS1, and all that. So, like, it has always been my thing, you know? So I just bring the song, maybe a song, let's assume that I wrote a song in, in, in 18 years back.
Yeah.
So I'll now bring the song into 2023
Okay.
and
And
change
then
it to
revamp it.
2023 beat
Beat.
kind of,
Yeah.
you know. So that's what I'm doing. It's not as if the songs I'm doing are
You
songs I
just
just wrote
came now,
right
you've
now,
had
and some of
them.
them I've had them. I've recorded over 100 songs.
Wow.
Yes, I've dropped an album with zero features, and like I didn't feature anybody,
Wow.
and the song just only me. And if you listen to all the songs, they're all hits,
Yeah.
you know. So, and I just wanted for people to understand that music for me is something I love doing. It's not as if I just
Dabbled into
yeah,
it.
dabbled into music.
Yeah.
Because you see, the first time I dropped music, the first time I dropped the song, and then when I went for one interview and people were like, some of actresses, they've dropped a lot of songs. I
Yeah.
hope what you dropped is not the same thing that your colleagues
No,
have
but
been
you're not
dropping.
them now.
And I was like, they do good music too, but like everybody are
Not
just
not
doing
not
their
all of them.
thing.
No, no, like most of them, the songs were funny. Because when I sit back and I listen to some, I'll be like, really? How
How did
come?
you do that? How did you go into music?
Yeah,
You
but
don't know
yours
it.
was
Yeah.
good.
So it's because I love music, and then when I entered Nollywood, and Nollywood for me, how I entered Nollywood self is so funny because I was modeling
Okay.
with I was with Delta Soap for like about 8 to 10 years,
Wow.
like Sandra, Sandra too now, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us were all in Delta Soaps and all that. So we've been renewing our contracts every year now before I started acting. So, and I used to have friends in Nollywood, male friends and female friends in Nollywood, but I'm closer more to the male ones than the
Yeah, the
females.
female, yeah.
So somebody was now telling me that, hey Angela, you need to come and start acting because you have the face
The
for acting.
face, yeah.
And then I said, oh okay, oh really? Well, you guys your job is very stressful, because I don't know if I'm going to be patient enough
Patient
to
enough.
be doing this thing, because we'll come to location, they will say, take, master,
Master.
medium, short. I say,
Headshot,
like
wide.
headshot, wide. I
Take
say,
2, take 3.
this is not picture like when you're walking on a runway or you're
Yeah.
taking pictures, you're just posing. This one is you can shoot even a whole scene for full day,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I say, okay, let me try it and see
Could be
how
your
it's gonna
life.
be. So I went to a location with Chigozie Atoya. So he was my friend that time. So we had the location. So I saw Ruth Kadiri there. Then I didn't know their names, but now after I've done so many films and
You know
all
them.
that, of course now I know my colleagues' names. Ruth Kadiri, Nonso Diobi, and then we had Ogokoye, uh, Topless, one woman like that, Topless something,
Okay.
Stella or something. I'm trying to remember her name. Yeah, she lives in London. So, and then they now came to tell me that in this role they wanted me to play, that they needed a fine girl in the role. I said, oh, okay. So Chigozie came to tell me that, will you play the role? I said, but wait, how many scenes? Is it one or two I'm going to do? Let me know. So that people will not say I should come tomorrow. So because I don't know. So they now said is about, I think about 18 scenes. That was the first movie I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got a lead role straight up.
Yeah, I did. So I played the role.
And did you find it interesting?
Yeah, I found it interesting. But the part I didn't like is when the guy wanted to kiss me. When the guy
I'm
wanted
not
to kiss
ready.
me, that was Yemi Black.
Okay.
So Yemi Black, and I've always been Yemi Black's fan as of that time, and I was Yemi's Black fan. Non so do Ruth Cardi. I just used to watch all of them on the TV,
Yeah.
and then I feel like okay, so okay, I'm actually working with stars, so it's fine. So let's do it. So that's how I now did the
The
movie,
movie.
and when the movie now came out, it was 1 to 6 or so.
Wow.
1 to 6. I said, which kind of seasonal film be this one? Then now, and I was not in the whole 1 to 6,
Six.
but my whole face was in the whole poster.
Wow.
And I'd be like, but I'm not in this one. I don't add to this woman. And then I said, don't worry, it's the extension.
Is the extension.
So after that time, I now did another movie. I kept on going. The thing can't suit me, they go. I can't do and they go, they go, they go. I got to say, okay, it's paying and it's putting food on the table.
Yeah.
And I mean, like adding it to my career, it's not a bad idea.
Not a
So
bad
that's how I
idea.
started acting.
Yeah. So
And
instead
before
of
you
doing
knew it,
modeling.
boom. But I did just one movie, and the movie that really brought me to limelight is Holy Serpent.
Yeah.
Holy Serpent.
Yeah.
That's the movie that brought me to limelight.
Yeah.
It's produced by Koruma.
Okay.
Koruma movies.
Okay.
You know
They
that
produce-
man, Koruma?
I don't know him, but I know the movie. I watched the movie.
Yes, yes. He's a very good man.
Oh.
Koruma is a very good man. I'm going to tell you why I said that. So that was the movie that brought me to limelight. I did the movie with Kenneth Okonkwo.
Okay.
So that movie, the producer said he wanted somebody that is not famous for the movie.
For the movie, yeah.
But they just wanted somebody that is beautiful.
Beautiful. And you're a beautiful
So,
woman. So
They now brought me on the location. So he now gave me the script. When he now called me, they've already done auditions and all that for it. Yes, and then they said they wanted, by that time, I think they wanted to bring Tonto. Tonto them don't day now. Like, Tonto them don't day for industry like 10 years before I even come.
yeah.
Industry. So all of they've been like my senior them for the industry, you know. You know, and so that's how they now asked me to come and play that role. So Kenneth was like, this girl that have hips and breasts everywhere. How's she gonna fit into a school uniform? Because I played a younger me. Then I now played when I was now married to Kenneth Okonkwo. And Kanayo is his friend that snatched me from him. So he killed my husband in the movie, which is Kenneth.
Okay.
No, the movie is a beautiful story.
It is.
And after that movie, they dropped the movie. The guy, I've never seen a truthful marketer like that. You know, marketers, when their movies are selling, sometimes they'll tell you it's not selling.
Not selling, yeah.
This one is telling you that I have built houses with this film. After that movie, that was when I was called to come and host an award in the US. That was 2015. In the 2015 with Van Vika, North Carolina. That was NAFCA Awards. Yes. So they called me, they said they wanted me to come and host an award. That the movie sold very well in the US.
It did sell. It reigned. It was big then.
So yes, so he now said he wanted me to come and host an award. So we discussed, and it was a good thing, adding it up to the career, and I had to leave. So they got me tickets and all that. And I asked, then I never know as industry bill. That was how I now started soliciting for other actresses to come for the awards. So we were in the office when we had a meeting with his team and everybody. So I now solicited that I would want some of the Nollywood actresses to come for the awards. Then they now started asking me the names of the people I want. And now put questions Sozoko. A lot of them got visas now. That time, Halima Abubakar, she got a visa 2 years. But they didn't come for the award, so they did me wrong there. So, and Mary Oranta, a lot of them got visas. And see people I was soliciting for. Do you know that award I went to go and host? Some of our people I still solicited for and told them to give invitations to that still got visas to 2 years to go for the awards. We're calling those people in the awards and telling them that, why do you want to use Angela to host the awards? Why? That Ras girl? Why? And this is the same person who actually
Wow.
gave you that opportunity. Me and
Opportunity.
you know how the industry
Yes,
is.
yes.
If they see an opportunity for you like that,
Yes.
they're not going to give it to you. You understand?
Yeah.
They won't let you come there because
But
they
I don't know
think,
why that happens.
yeah, I don't know, because they are always intimidated though. You know? So, but me, I never know anything where they happen for industry as of that time. Me, I just, they give names now. They give names and I want to make my girls to go now.
To go,
Make
yeah.
all of us go now. Like,
There's no
there's
friend in the
nothing
industry.
wrong in
You know that?
it.
You know, there's no friend. I tell people now, but then when they used to tell me that, my senior colleagues tell me then that, yeah, but all these friends you are packing in the industry, there's no friend. I was like, no, they are nice, they are just. But you see, most of the bad stories that were written about me, most of the wrong narratives that were drawn about me, was from this my so-called friends in the industry.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
It was so terrible.
Because they are the ones close to you.
Yes, because you know they come.
Because they
you
come to
help
say
them.
anything,
Yes.
and anything they say, they just believe them because
Yeah,
they see
people
them
believe
around you.
Yeah, and they believe
but
that.
but
Yes.
it's not true.
Yeah.
What they try to say about you outside is
Yes.
just because they are intimidated by how God has blessed you.
Yes, it's the grace that you carry.
Yeah, so they just feel intimidated with your
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah.
It's not as if there's one thing. Now just the presence say you just did do. Now that do where you did
Yeah.
do. Now
Because
be the
some of them
problem.
are even doing well, but still there's this just envy that goes on in the industry. And I think I started having peace
Yeah.
when I stopped
Being friends with some of them.
too close to most of them. Not some. To most of them. Before, most of my friends were all actresses, but I had to draw back. And I just picked maybe one or two, three that I know that. But even those ones I picked, Yoruba will say Oreokiri. Like, we're friends, but we're not like intimate friends like that. So because I noticed that the industry, I don't know why it's designed that way, because I don't have any bad feelings towards anybody. I want all of us to succeed. There's hardly
and destiny
none
differs.
of my friends then in the industry that were doing business that I wasn't supporting. But when I started my business and I noticed that a lot of them were not supporting my business, do you understand? I just drew back. So there's so many things about the industry that is like that. And I tell the young ones out there, if you come into the industry, my dear, you're on your own. There's nothing like best friend in the industry. Your best friend, trust me, is your worst enemy.
It's your worst enemy.
So when you know that, you already have this. Yeah. You can be cordial with everybody, and that's what I do.
Yeah, now. Like
I'm
just
very cordial with
smile with everybody.
Respect everybody.
Yeah.
I have no bad feelings towards anybody.
Yeah.
I'm good with you as long as you go with me. But I draw the line when you bring shit towards me, I'll give it to you.
That's it.
Yes, and I don't.
Because
I don't cut corners. You can't come and tell me.
You can't be keeping quiet for a long time because if you keep quiet, if you keep keeping quiet, people are going to keep believing what they're saying.
Yeah, well, that's the mistake I did.
So when you know that
that's the mistake I did
this is not the truth, you need to come out and tell them, this is it, this is it. And if they say you're lying, let them come and say that, okay, you're lying. That is this, and let the person bring the proof.
Do you know, till tomorrow,
do you understand
tomorrow in my industry, a lot of things that go on when I was still there, I never used to hear. They will say, don't tell Iyabo, because she will ask. Like, you just come and tell me someone said, I'll call the person, hello, come, I heard you said this about me. What happened? Because I just don't want that energy. We're all here to strive and to attain and to achieve. So let's focus on that. There's nothing to envy about anybody. God blesses everybody differently. And everybody's time is different. Everybody's success story is different. If you started singing maybe many years ago, maybe you took up singing as a serious career, probably you will not be still relevant till today in the
and nobody was going to hear the song because I wasn't famous.
So this time when you started, that was the right time for you to have started.
Yes.
So and other people will still come up after you.
Yes.
So why embrace hate or jealousy or rivalry or I don't know? It's too toxic for me.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just
that's why I prefer to make friends outside the industry.
Yeah.
Like people that are not in the industry, I prefer to make friends with.
Yeah, but I'm cordial with everybody.
It's not as if I'm not friends with them. Like but there are still some people. There's still some people you want to give that respect to in public.
I have about
but they want to drag you. You still come down to the level of, okay, you want me to always come and say auntie or brother, good afternoon, and
No.
yeah, I'm gonna really come down and say
Mm,
hi.
mm,
But when you continue doing that,
mm.
you're gonna be they're gonna keep dragging you on the
Yeah.
floor as if there's something that
Yeah,
is
not
going on,
everybody. Not
as if
everybody
there's,
is bad. I still have few ones that are, were good.
yeah,
Were good and were very cordial. I still have few ones that are good, and kudos to them. I still do have few ones that were very good. But
yeah,
that's just my dear, that's the industry we are in, and thank God for where we are today. That no matter how the enemy has tried to pull you down or pull me down, we're
you were
making
still
it and we're
standing strong
striving
and all
and
that.
we're standing strong.
Yeah, that's it.
So I know you have guys. Have you seen her son? Very cute, handsome boy.
Yeah.
Your son is handsome. I won't say beautiful, but let me say handsome. So how has it been being a mother?
It's been hard too. It's
I
been
know.
hard, doing everything all by yourself,
Mm,
working, doing businesses, taking care of home,
mm,
taking care of people around you.
yeah,
It's a whole lot of work.
it is.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of work. But when I gave birth my son, and when the job became too hard, I had to bring a nanny
Nanny, yeah.
that be taking care of my son. And my nanny so far, she stayed with me for like 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my maid. She's been with me
Wow.
for like 12 years. And her
That's
daughter has
family
been,
already.
yeah, she's family now. So her daughter is 6 years old when she came. And now I think she's 17 or 18,
Okay.
because she came with her mom too. I had to tell her when she came to work for me. She now told me she has a last child. Her last child is really tender, like 6 years.
Okay.
Can she bring her? I said, okay, you can
Oh,
bring your daughter. So that's how her daughter came in.
yeah.
We all have been living like one family, and
Oh my God.
she's used to my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far so good. She's been a very strong helping hand, because without her, I don't know
Okay.
how I'll be doing with all this traveling,
Traveling, yeah.
walking,
Yeah, because I
and
remember last time we met in America.
yes,
Yeah, and
and
before I knew it, you were also back again.
yeah. So,
It's not
and
easy.
because school is open, and me, I can't even leave my son with anybody.
Body.
That's why it's like I'm traveling everywhere with him.
Hmm.
I can't.
I know.
When we traveled to the US, I wanted to relocate him actually.
Hmm.
So, but my friend that wanted me, my childhood friend actually, she wanted me to, my son to be staying with them, because my son is close to her friends, her children.
Children.
So, but I just stay one morning, say, okay, but I first travel first. Man, just come off for that state. Oh, yeah, go another state
See
first.
whether you can cope
See whether I
without
go
him.
pick up. I did it today. I say, I beg God, they come back.
Coming to carry my son.
So I'm coming to come and carry my son, Nico. Please, I can't stay. I'm taking him.
I
Before
know.
you know, we don't carry all those luggages, so we carry
Carry
travel,
them.
carry and
Carry
come
and
back.
come back.
Because he's the only one I have. Oh.
Mm.
You can't leave your child with some of all these things they're doing until he's up to the stage where I know I can actually leave him alone.
Yeah.
He knows the major things
Yeah.
about life,
Yeah.
then I'll say, okay, it's going to
I
be
was like
fine.
that too. My kids were going with me everywhere. Everywhere we go, they like emptying. They were going with me everywhere. So, is Angela going to settle down again? Are you going to get married again?
Yeah, if I find one.
Were you once married? Were you?
Mm-hmm.
You were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you still believe in love? That's good.
Yeah, I do. I mean, like, and the man I married he's not a bad man. He's not a bad person. He's a good person.
It just didn't work out.
And then it didn't work out, and like, I don't know why my mom still sees him as, you say, that's the only husband I know. You know moms now. So because of the way she used to talk about him so much, I'll just tell her not to be coming to my house again. So, mommy, don't worry, I'm coming to your house. I'll just be going to her house. And when she wants to start, mommy, I'm coming.
But you run away.
I'll not run away, you understand? But, I won't advise anybody to be in a marriage when you're not in love with the man, because I think that's the reason a lot of women these days cheat in their marriages. In this like you have too many women who cheat in their marriages, and it's so
It's not
absurd.
like it's everywhere.
And
Everywhere.
is really, really, really downgrading when you come out always from your all that classy wife, classy
Mrs. Lagbaja.
boss lady, but then you're frolicking around with boys, your subjects, you know. There's different from your subjects and people you should do certain things with, and they're going to find respect, you know. So for me, I fell out of love, and it was because of, like I said, the man is a good man.
Yeah.
And I fell out of love because of what his family was doing. So the family didn't want me to continue acting. They didn't want me to be doing anything entertainment. So they were like, if we're gonna marry you are gonna stop your career. And I'll be like, even my mom can't even stop me from
me.
my career.
That's my life. Yeah.
That's my life. Like, do you know how many years
But he
took
was
me?
in support, right?
Yeah, he doesn't even stress me, like, but you know, because the whole saga, the whole stress, and it's like I'm just found in a place where like these people don't even they don't have the same thinking faculty like me. What I'm thinking about and what I'm chasing. You need to chase it with me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You need this is
can't
what
come
your
and kill
wife.
my dreams.
No, you can't kill my dream. This is what I've worked. It took me so many years to get here.
Yeah.
So you can't just wake up and say, okay, because you want to marry Angela. Okay, because you love Angela too much. You now want to marry Angela. You now say, okay, Angela should leave her career. Or maybe she should stop. Like, no. No. I will not leave marriage for my career. Yeah. No, it's not possible.
Anybody who wants to marry you should marry you, you know,
I won't
the way that you are.
Yeah, so.
And that makes it.
That makes it. So I actually I fell out of love. Yeah. Because the stress was too much. You know how we used to go to location and we spent so many hours, and you come back to the house. And there's a lot of mind you, while I was shooting and doing all these movies, I'm still taking care of home. I'm still cooking before I go travel safe. And so I go cook, put for freezer. Make sure say house they okay. I go travel, leave them. Travel small time before, you know, I don't come back house. It's all practically work. Sometimes self, my husband they even fly, come the state when I did. He go come lodge for hotel when I did. I'm not gonna say lodge for the hotel. Wow. He go lodge there for the hotel. Then he go wait maybe around that kind 2 a.m. Or 1 a.m. By that time, if you don't call me, say, baby, what's the name of that hotel again where you did for Asaba? I say, okay, I did very good, or I did one. I did Sweet Spirit. You know all those Asaba hotels now. You understand? Yeah. Then I say, okay, which room are you? I say, just asking me your room number. What is it? And I say, okay, your room now. I say, okay, my room number is this. Okay, no problem. I'm just called to know how you're doing. I'm in Lagos. I hope you're fine. I say fine. For night, 2 a.m. Oga go come knock for them.
He wants to catch you red handed.
Yes, because they hear too many stories about actresses being in marriages and still sleeping around with different men. So when this gist of recent busted on social media, people were now commenting.
The ones that are not even celebrities, the ones that are not celebrities, their story out there is worse.
It's worse.
People just don't know because we are the ones out there.
Yeah, but because we are the ones out there, they must always talk about us. Yeah. You know? So it's not, and he knows, like, for so many years, like, it took him so many years. I was practically begging for divorce. Wow. I was begging for, he was saying, he knows I'm going to change, the love will come back. I said,
anyways, we never can say, you guys can come back again. Let's say never. But if not, I believe that as long as you believe in love, you will definitely find love. Because we will not really even believe in love, so if we don't find love. So I wanna we do something on the show we call the switch. Now that switch is that. Let me drink water. I always drink water before the switch to get ready. Mm. So the switch is you become the presenter. Okay, drink water, and then you get to ask me one question, but be nice. Hmm.
Are you in love?
Okay, that's a very simple question. Yes, I am in love. I
You're
am
in love.
very much in
I
love.
can see that love is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yes, and I support you in the love
Thank you.
that you're loving.
That I'm loving, oh.
Love that you're loving. Because now you're not my sister-in-law.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do.
I'm loving, and I tell your brother, this one that I'm loving like this, just be respecting the loving. Because the loving, if you don't try,
The whole world
the
is in
loving
support
does
of it. The whole world is in support
Oh
of the
my God.
loving.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you so much. So there are a lot of young ladies that look up to you because you're not just a musician or an actress, you're a producer, you're a brand influencer, and you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
So if young ladies that look up to you that want to be strong like you, powerful like you, make it in life like you, I mean, what's your advice to them? So,
Is to always keep their heads straight. They should
mhm.
always keep their heads straight. Like anybody who tells you that you just sleep and wake up and see fame or see money
Mm,
is lying to you. You
mm,
practically need to work before you can get to wherever you want to get to. You need to work. If you want to be an actor, you need to put in the work.
yeah.
You need to always stay in your house and do practice,
Mm,
practicals.
mm,
Stand in the mirror, act like you're talking to someone.
mm.
Someone is standing, you practice. You
Develop
don't
that
just go,
skill.
read
Mm,
your scripts
mm,
when you want to be the best actor,
yeah.
you know. Like as I am, I've been acting for so many years, but
Mm,
I'm still learning.
yeah.
I like to watch my movies
I
just
say
because
it.
I
I
want to
say it all
improve
the
my.
time. You have
Yes,
to be a
because
learner.
yeah,
to
you have to
grow.
be a learner to actually
Yeah.
get there. So and once you put in so much hard work, definitely the world will see your work out there.
Mm,
You never can tell who is watching. You don't know who is watching you.
yeah.
You don't know because definitely they are watching.
Yeah.
They're watching.
Mm,
So just keep your head straight. Don't think that the whole thing is out there for you on the street to just go and grab it.
yeah.
No, you need to work for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. She said, keep your head straight if you want to make it in that industry. When I talk about the industry, I'm talking about the entertainment industry for those of you who are looking up to that as a career or a side hustle, any which one. Okay, so at this we come to the end of today's show. I hope you guys had fun because I did have fun talking to her.
Yeah.
I mean, our beautiful Angela without no makeup. This is no makeup face, so you see. So always make sure you put on your notifications so you can always get the notification. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Till we see you again next week, I love you, and we say bye bye.